Good evening, ladies and gents. Sergeant Lane Cryptid Encounters here. I just wanted to go over this footage with you here that I have. Just looking at the photo at a glance, they don't look like nothing, but when you zoom in, it really tells a different story. For example, I've been saying all this time about, they make equipment like ropes and baskets and tree structures, and they make stuff that they hang on their giants, hang on their body, to carry their tribal members. If you look here in this photo, see all this handmade rope, this vine twisted up. See that? Let me help you here. You'll see it start here. All this stuff. That's handmade rope that they've been producing. And this brown stuff right here is the netting that drapes over the giant. And I'm going to prove it to you here in just a second. So this is the netting, and this is the rope that they use to hang it onto the giant. Okay? Now I'm going to clear all that up. So you see what I'm saying there? That's the brown netting, and then the rope is threaded around the outside of it, and they use to drape it. Now I'm going to show you the work crew here in just a second. So we're going to slide over here to the right. Okay, here's one of the work crews. See him right here with his mouth gaped open? He's a Sasquatch working. He's stringing that rope through the canopy, the cloak that they make for their giant. He's one of the work crews. And if you look back here, you see that rope twisting up through here like that. See that? They're spreading it all out, and they're making this basically a drape to put over their giant. But right here's the extended work crew. This is the three, right here. So you see this giant right here, or not giant, I'm sorry. You see this little work crew right here, little Sasquatch. You see this one here bent down, probably tying knots. But look at this. This is what's most important. You see this Sasquatch head right here? Then you can't see his body, but then you see his feet. See, he's holding up that brown mesh that they use. He's holding it up, see? He's walking it out with them laying out the rope. He's holding up the mesh where they can sew it up. So these creatures are sewing up equipment to camouflage themselves. And see, I've been saying this for months now, but I didn't really have, I did have quite a bit of proof, but it was not as definitive as this. This right here is a smoking gun footage right here. It really is. Because it shows the Sasquatch working together. You see Sasquatch 1 looking over to see what Sasquatch 2 is doing. Look at him bending over and watching them. And they're tying that rope. You can see the rope looped right there. You'll see it. I'm going to take that mark off. Pay close attention. You'll see it looped right there. See it looped? See, here's one part of the rope. Wait a minute. Goes like this. See that? Wait a minute. See where I got that? Now watch and look for that rope. See it looped once, twice. You see the third time it goes around. It's waiting for the other Sasquatch standing up there. He's feeding it through. They're making the netting. They're building their camouflage. I mean, this right here is smoking gun footage, ladies and gents. I don't know how else to say it, but it is. This goes a long ways on proving that giants are real and that the camouflage is real and that these creatures are real. I mean, flesh and blood creatures, this is how they are surviving, is making these advancements and using the forest uh, to its max potential to keep themselves alive, self-sustainable, don't need nothing from the outside world. Everything they need to survive is in the forest, and that's how they're doing it. And you can see another Sasquatch standing back there doing something with the rope. See him right here? He's doing something. But yeah, they're building this. Uh, and here's the kicker. Let me show you this. This is the kicker. This is not a tree, folks. That is a giant's leg. See how it's tilted completely, almost 45 degrees? And then here's the other leg. And you see they're doing these repairs and they're building up this rope and getting this camouflage ready. That giant's already standing there ready to get draped. They're getting ready to pull the camouflage up around his side or over his head or whatever they're doing, however they attach it to him. But yeah, that's not a tree. Those are the giant's legs. It sure is. And they're going like that. I got no trees that big around in size. You know what I mean? None whatsoever. This right here is the ankle of the giant. And there's his foot. Same goes for that up there. They're working on getting the camouflage hung on. Now you can see, if you look closely, you'll see that rope. See it right here? It's going up and down his legs and whatnot. That's how they're tying it to him. You see the rope up there too? Just look at his legs real close. See the rope? See the circles? On both legs. See the rope up there? Right here in particular, can you see that? Look at that. Yeah, those are the giant's legs. And you got the Sasquatch working on him. And this little Sasquatch here, that right there is real telling. It's showing his head and then his feet, and it shows him holding up that canopy. That canopy made of fur and different material out of the forest that they use, dyeing it with maple, making the giant's garment, and what they use during the winter. Everything's self-sustainable. They are self-sustained on the forest only. So, anyways, like, subscribe. I won't take up no more of your time. If you've been to my videos more than once and you see yourself watching my videos, just click the subscribe button. You know you want to. Just click it. Nobody's going to know that you're watching Bigfoot videos or Sasquatch videos. Nobody's going to know. You can turn the channels that you follow, you can turn that to private so nobody will see that you're watching Bigfoot videos and think you're a freak. I've embraced it. I don't care what people think about me. I've accepted it. These creatures are real. And, I have this opportunity to shed the light on a lot of this. And, you hear people on there, oh, you're schizophrenic and all this crap. They have no idea. You know, there's people so close-minded that they would rather try to blame it on mental illness than face the cold hard truth that we have living, breathing giants on this earth. Especially here in Appalachia. Appalachia spans many states, and there's just millions and millions of square miles of wilderness. You know, it's a thriving habitat for these people. So, anyways, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Peace.